Imagine being able to build an app.
I hold your road 15.
Seconds and counting. We are go for a mission to the moon at this time. 40 seconds and counting. Alan Shepard reports that he's performing his final guidance alignment, the final maneuver the astronauts perform before liftoff. 30 seconds and counting. Stu Russo just said thanks. It's been a good count. 25 seconds and counting. We are still go. Switch to internal power satisfactorily on the batteries of the first stage, all three stages of the setup. 20 seconds, guidance over the guidance system not going internal. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
infernal shepherd.
Yo! What's going on, cuzzy with this? Are we on? We have liftoff. Seems to be alright. YouTube's live. Twitch is live. We are out here, man. How y'all doing? Happy, what is it? Tuesday? Tuesday, mate. Happy Tuesday. Managed to scrounge up a couple of hours for today, so we're gonna continue on with Diablo 2 Resurrected Infernal Edition Warlock gameplay. But before we do that, let me put this on, because this goddamn thing dropped a couple days ago. I still haven't watched it. Freaking Lords of the Fallen 2 dropped this gameplay. Finally, we get to see what the gameplay looks like. I am absolutely... This is probably my most anticipated game going forward, this year, at least. Because obviously there's Witcher 4 that's going to come out soon, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like at least 2027 for that game. So I'm not looking... I mean, there's PoE 2 full release, but hey, I don't know. We're already playing that game. I don't know if it can be considered anticipated. You know what I mean? Like, to me, the most anticipated game is the one that, you know, you haven't touched yet. But I am looking forward to PoE 2 full release for sure, but at that point it will feel like a like an expansion or something, you know what I mean? Like another, just like a special league or something like that, you know what I mean? Like it won't feel like a game release for me, because and I guess for anyone who played it and has been playing it since early access, right? So because we've already played so much of it, I don't know if I can consider it being an anticipated game. Like, I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see what the full kind of release going to give us, but it's not like a most anticipated type of thing anyway. But this, it definitely is. They're claiming that Lords of the Fallen 2 will come out 2026, so I was obviously we played Lords of the Fallen 1 on stream when it came out. I had a lot of fun. In the beginning, in the first couple of months, it wasn't that great. Like, I love the art direction. I love the new kind of mechanic for the Souls-like genre that they've, you know, concocted with the dual world kind of thing with the lantern that you have to, like, it creates interesting scenarios where you have, like, for traversal and puzzles and all that kind of stuff. Discovery of the world. And again, amazing art direction. This is like literally like gothic horror is in my fantasy / gothic horror is literally down my lane. And y'all know this. But in terms of gameplay, I had some issues with the game at first when it first launched, like the vanilla version and a couple of patches after that. It was weird. Like, it was, the combat was okay, but it didn't feel like a like an impactful type of combat. And so ban you. No soliciting on this channel. Right. And so it didn't feel impactful enough for me, right? And then that combined with the way the amount of mobs that would keep on spawning, because if you haven't played it, it's basically there's two worlds that you're inhabiting, right? Like you can basically by default you're in the normal kind of space that exists, but then you can go into an umbral world, which is like a parallel reality in the game, and it has its own like it basically fucks with your environment. It changes it in many ways, and also what it does when you in the umbral realm, the umbral monsters keep on spawning, and they're like really like not that powerful, and there's smaller types of mobs, but they spawn all the time, and the longer you exist in the Umbral Realm, the more the frequency of them spawning is increasing, and they spawn more and more and more and more and more often in higher quantities. And then if you're in the Umbral Realm for long enough, there's a Reaper, like a red kind of Reaper boss that can spawn and is super difficult to kill, especially on the in the earlier levels. Like there's probably no way of killing him before like the end game, really, if you have an ethical build. So you really that kind of decentivizes you to persist in the Umbral Realm for too long. So you have to find ways to get out of it, because you cannot just switch between the two. You can always freely go into the Umbral, but you cannot with the same ease get out of it. So you have to find certain whatchamacallit, I don't know, they're like totems that kind of peppered throughout the world. Like you have to find them, and it's like an interactable, and you have to basically touch it to get out of the Umbral Realm. Or you die and then you respawn in the normal world, or you respawn back at the the bonfire, and you're back in the normal world. However, so in the beginning, when the game just came out, it's just me again, just like blurting everything out for too long. When you were in the Umbral Realm, in the vanilla game, in the early patches before they fixed it, basically the amount of those mobs that would keep on respawning was just too much. Like you would get overwhelmed like within a couple of minutes. Like 2-3 minutes, you would get overwhelmed, and it would get so fucking frustrating sometimes in certain situations where you would be like fighting a larger mob, a more difficult fight, and then because basically you have 2 lives. So if you die in a normal world, you respawn, but then you respawn in the Umbral Realm, right? And then if you die in the Umbral Realm, that's like your full death. Then you lose your souls or whatever, and then you respawn back at the checkpoint. So if you die once to a difficult enemy, you still have another chance to fight them. But at that point, you're in the Umbral Realm, and when you respawn, you keep fighting that difficult mob or boss or whatever. The other small motherfuckers keep on spawning around you while you're fighting that big enemy. And in the beginning, it was extremely frustrating in those situations, especially when it was like in a tight space that happens when you encounter a difficult enemy, and then it kills you because you don't know their mechanics. It kills you once, you respawn, and you try to have that fight, and then all these smaller dickheads, they just kind of distract you all the time, and if you don't see them, they can spawn behind you, like all over the place. And sometimes they can be like ranged mobs or whatnot. So you will start receiving this like these hits and damage from, and you can't even see it. And in the Souls-like gameplay, it becomes extremely frustrating because to deal with those mobs, you would have to turn your camera away from this main enemy, and it just becomes a cumbersome experience. And it's just like, it was too fucking frustrating. That was my biggest issue with the game. But then I think it was they called it patch or a version of the game, 2.5 version of the game or whatever. It was like a big expansion, not expansion, but I think like a big overarching kind of update of the entire game. They updated a lot of things, rebalanced a lot of things. And after that point, I think I was... So, like, I stopped playing it on stream for a while, right? Like, I think we got to, like, we got far enough. I think you can find however many episodes I have made actually. Let me see here. So if you go to my video section, there you go. Part 15, part 16. So there you go. Yeah. So part 16 like was my last kind of stream of the game. And then I kind of stopped it because this was still pre-patch at that point, and I was just getting too kind of annoyed with the game. As cool as everything else is in the game. Again, the storyline is kind of like it's not Bloodborne by any means. So I kind of stopped playing it for a bit, but then the big patch came out, and I tried it again off stream on my own, and holy shit, it just became so much better, so much easier. And then I kind of just finished the game within 2 or 3 days on my own outside of streaming. I think I was at the point where I had that long kind of sabbatical from streaming for like whatever 2 or 3 months, and then during that period I just kind of finished that game on my own. And it was fun, man. It was fun, especially like towards the end, once I got my weapons maxed out, like once we had a nice gear on, like we had a very powerful build as well. That helped for fun, to have more fun, obviously. But yeah, bosses, I would say, so the most difficult boss, I think, was literally boss number, I don't remember, 2 or 3, the big ass abomination in that pit that you fall into at the very beginning of the game. That was the most difficult fight of the entire game, because at that point you don't really have anything going. It's literally kind of like maybe an hour into the game, really, maybe less. I don't remember if it was the first or the second boss. I think it was the second boss or something. And after that, as the character kind of progresses, bosses don't really... I never felt that much difficulty on any of the boss. Even the final boss. The final boss was kind of like the easiest boss out of all of them. Like, I don't remember spending more than an hour on any of the bosses in the game. I don't think that happened. But I can tell you, like, in Elden Ring, there were a few bosses that I spent almost 3 hours on. So, those are kind of like my initial thoughts about the first game. Well, not initial thoughts, but thoughts after I finished it, right? Like, the gameplay, the combat system could be improved, and the boss fights could be more interesting. I mean, they could increase the difficulty a little bit. Like, they could be a little bit more interesting. There are a couple of interesting fights, but for the most part, they were really easy to understand, I guess, and kind of straightforward, and not there was no feeling of danger. Like, once you figure out the mechanics of the boss, you're like, at that point it's just like a skill thing, right? Like a skill issue problem, because the mechanics themselves, that's what I'm saying, like the mechanics themselves weren't that difficult at all on any of them. So once you like really get comfortable with the mechanics of the boss, it's a piece of cake after that. Like some bosses I just one-tried without ever seeing anything. I watched, this was one of the few games that I've never watched the gameplay of before. I try not to do that before I play these games anyway, but like sometimes I would start playing a game and I'd be like really interested in it, so I would start watching other people play it as well, you know what I mean, like start watching streams, but I try to keep it sort of like at the same level. So for example, like if I am in act whatever 3, let's say in PoE 2, and I haven't really gone further, I would not watch anyone past act 2 or 3 or whatever, right? And that's kind of how I watch other games as well. Like if I get to a point where, okay, I haven't gone like further than that myself, then I would not watch further, well, obviously for just spoiler reasons, right? Especially Souls-likes, especially if it's like an ARPG related stuff or anything new for PoE content, whatnot, right? But this was the game where when I started playing it, I just wanted to play it. I didn't even want to watch it. I didn't want to see any guides. I didn't want to just watch, like, for example, I see Maximilian, dude, I watch his streams all the time, like him, especially when he plays horror games or Souls-like games. But I never watched Lords of Fallen because it was one of those things where I just didn't want to see anything. I didn't want to see anything of it. I just wanted to explore it myself. It was the same with Elden Ring. When I was playing Elden Ring, I didn't want to see any, not a little bit, not even like a tweet from the official page about Elden Ring while I was still playing it. I wanted that experience to be like here. I didn't want to, you know, accidentally get something that I haven't seen, because in these games you want to discover, right? Like the discovery of the world is part of the fun. And yeah, why did I start talking about it? Oh my god, I'm Mikey, early onsets. Oh, right, because I said that the boss fights weren't that difficult, right? You can literally, if you have strong enough character and, you know, you have hands that work and a few brain cells, you're able to kind of one-try some of them even. I don't think I've ever one-tried any boss in Elden Ring. So yeah, those were kind of like one issue that I had with the game in terms of the Umbral Realm experience. They fixed eventually in the 2.5 update, so that issue's already gone. The other one is kind of like, okay, the difficulty of the bosses and the mechanics of the bosses. And another thing is, yeah, like the combat didn't have that weighty feel to it, right? Even though I was using like dual wield daggers most of the time, so it's not like daggers will have that impactful, they shouldn't have that impactful feeling, but there's like one set of animations for each weapon in terms of what moveset can you do. It's like a combo of 1, 2, 3, 4 hits for each weapon. So like if you're wielding a sword, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, like 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth is like kind of like a special hit, right? If you're dual wielding swords, it's the same thing, it's just a different animation. But it's not like if you do a combo of 5 hits, it's going to be a different combo. Or if you're like if you're in a different position and you hit twice it like does another animation. It's always the same animation. Like you hit, again you hit with the same animation, again you hit with the same animation again, and then the fourth hit, I don't remember exactly if it's the fourth or if it's the fifth or something. Could be different for different weapon types. I haven't tried all of them, but I've tried swords, I've tried spears, I've tried daggers. I've played around with double-handers a little bit, obviously, just to check the moveset out. And the moveset is literally that for each weapon. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Like boom, 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 boom. And it just, the animation only changes according to the weapon type that you're using. And that kind of felt a little like unpolished, right? Like they could have created more variety of those combat animations. Now, that's why I'm excited about this video right here. Because finally we get to see the gameplay and the combat, which was my biggest gripe with the first game. Right? So I don't have high hopes, but I have some hopes. Because I am following these motherfuckers on all their social platforms, and the game director keeps fucking bragging about how they've improved on every aspect of the first game and how amazing they are at fucking game development. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so that was a scythe. Okay, this is a double-hander. One-handed, okay. Ooh, daggers. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we'll go through it one by one afterwards. Oh, that's cool. That parry feels nice. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh shit, executions. Okay. Alright. I see you. Damn, this motherfucker needs some auto aim. Oh wow. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, so my first impression... I mean... Is it me? Or does every hit sounds really wet? Listen to it. That was a scythe. This is a heavy sword. This is one sword. One-handed sword. Listen to the sounds. Listen to the sounds. So this is a scythe. Daggers. I fucking love that knee animation into the face. That's cool. Oh, look at that. That's sick. Eh? Am I stupid? Ooh, that's so sick. But you know what I mean? Like, doesn't matter what the weapon is, the sound is the same on impact. It just sounds like you're hitting wet paper. It sounds like that. I mean, it's alpha, so I hope, you know, I hope they're gonna do like a SFX pass on it before the game releases, because, yeah, I think animation-wise, it looks much better. Like, especially Scythe. Scythe looks cool. There was this one, I think. The heavy sword animation that felt really like impact. This one, yeah. Where he kind of like bonks the fuck out of the guy. Where is it? That's cool. But that was like a lounge kind of. This feels nice in terms of the animations. The parry sound. I love the parry sound and the way it makes you feel. So they need to do like similar things with the impact of weapons. It can just all feel like you're hitting fucking wet sand. That's cool. That's cool. This animation is sick. Wait, where's the double hander? Show me. This one, yes. Oof. Yeah, you see? Yes. So this is, yeah, you feel the weight of the weapon. Look at the animation. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Boom. Boom. Bonk. Yeah, they definitely improved on the animations at least. Like even the dagger animation looks sick. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He actually changes the dagger grip mid combo. Like if you watch closely, he changes the grip of the dagger. It's cool. Funny enough, that sound, that wet sound, kind of works with daggers because they're such small weapons. So it kind of works with this weapon type. But then we move into a double-handed sword, and it still feels, I mean, sounds the same as the dagger. It's kind of weird. I also do like the The best part so far is the fucking parry. The way it feels and the way it sounds, it seems. That's kind of like my favorite part out of this whole presentation. And it seems like Scythe is sick. I'd have to check out Scythe when the game comes out. Okay. Alright. Alright. That was promising. I just hope they will kind of improve the sound of the game, of the hits. Other than that, the animations look great. Like and the variety, if you haven't noticed, the variety of mobs in that one trailer is probably they showed more mob types than in the entire first game. Like if I'm really like critical, I would add that to another kind of, I would add that to the pile. Like just a lack of a variety of mobs in the game, in the first one. But I kind of can cut some slack to the studio because it was a remake, but it wasn't, and it was by like an unknown studio at the time. I don't know if it was their first project. I think it was. And so it wasn't like a AAA type of backing that the studio had, right? Like they didn't have the resources like someone like FromSoft, for example, would. So on those types of things, like I understand why, you know, they cut down on the variety of mobs, just because, you know, it's just so much more work. But that's improved. Animations seem to be improved. Actually, graphics looked really nice. I felt like it was an improvement. And parry, the parry sound, the way parry felt in that trailer, big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. So, oh yes, the fucking executions. That's new. Now that's sick. That is sick. All right. Diablo. So I kind of finished Act 2 and 3 off stream. Again, I was planning on streaming on Sunday, but I just can't catch a break, man. Fucking life happened again. My fucking shit burst in the bathroom, so I had plumbers just fixing things all day that day. So I was kind of like, you know, helping them and just kind of like being in and out of the situation. So I couldn't really stream the entire day. But I did manage to finish second and third act on my own. So the changes are now we're level 24. In fact, we got ourselves a teleport staff, which we can now whip. Wait.
Not in town.
Okay. Okay. So we're level 24. we've been running with Deadly Dirk since, I don't know, beginning of Act 2, I think, somewhere there. We fixed, as soon as we got 23 dexterity, we kind of put that on, and it's been great, honestly, because we're running with the Ring of Fire, and it's just doing incredible things for us. And obviously, while we're basically playing with, oh, oops, what did I do? While we're playing as Fire Warlock, we don't really care about the damage on the weapon too much. Right? Don't really care about the weapon too much, so all we care about are the levels of skills. And it gives +2 to Ring of Fire, which means we're now at 10 levels on Ring of Fire. I tried some Flame Wave. Again, it's powerful, but what I don't like about it is that it's kind of like in just straight line. You have to, like, wherever your character is facing, that's where the firewall will go. So if you have mobs around you, you kind of have to position yourself to be able to get to all of them, and it's kind of annoying, where with Ring of Fire you just cast it and everything around you dies. Feels a little bit better. So I'm not touching this as of yet, because as soon as we're level 30, we're gonna do a full respec, and then I'm gonna drop all these points, and then we're gonna go straight into this. I did put some more points into Summon Goat, just so we have him, you know, him and Emilio kind of can just take some heat from us. Doesn't really work well. Like they fucking, and the Goatman, they said the Goatman is really tanky. My fucking asshole. On bosses, they both die in like one shots immediately. As soon as I got to Duriel, fucking both of them just kept on dying. I got to Mephisto, same story. My own first death was on Mephisto. The only death so far was on Mephisto. It was unfortunate. He fucking, you know, he froze me, and I just couldn't get away from him in time. We got ourselves this helmet. We crafted lore. Oh, another thing, I transferred my other character from before, which is fun. My old ass Necromancer from when I was playing it when the game released. So what you can do now is, if you have played Resurrected before and you had characters back there, if there were online characters, you can just kind of click this button right here. It says convert to Reign of the Warlock, and it will transfer your character with everything in their stash tabs and inventory to the new servers. So that's what happened here. I kind of I had a lot of stuff on this guy, and so everything is kind of like, there's a lot of stuff in the shared tab. So everything I had on that Necromancer kind of got, I mean, it's not a lot, but you know, it was a lot of runes that I had on him, a lot of jams, obviously. You know, some interesting items, not that interesting, but whatever I had. Again, this was the character, the character that I had remaining, right? Like, so I actually checked it the other day because I was playing Resurrected on PS5, right? I had around 300 hours, and I've played like maybe 2 or 3 characters in that time, and the other 2 characters I just deleted them back then. Don't remember why, actually. So that Necromancer was like the only decent. Oh, I think because I just kind of like, I didn't like the builds that I made, and they weren't like pushing it in hell enough, so I was just kind of like, I think frustrated and like, doesn't matter, not gonna play this anymore. So I kind of just like put everything onto Necromancer and whatever I could, and deleted those 2. Yeah, and so the Necro was the only one that's left, with basically muling everything that I had in terms of the runes and the gems from those 300 hours. And yeah, and so now I have most of it here. We've crafted lore, so as soon as we're level 27, we're gonna put that on. For now, we're just running with this helmet. Again, I had this before. You know, it needed level 19, so it's kind of better than whatever we found so far. So I just put that in because, you know, 32 fire res, 22 lightning res, all nice things, and a magic find as well. And then we found this shield on Sunday. Again, this shield was an insane drop. Cold, lightning, fire, and poison are all 4 reses on a single shield. Yes, 3 of them are just 7%, but still, what a drop this early on. And then this is just 4 res. We put the stealth on. Again, this has FCR on it. Some more lightning res too. Here, this is just for fire res. This has FCR and cold res. This has cold res. So the gear is whatever. Have some more life and res on the charms. So yeah, we are here in level, in Act 4. So let's keep on going, baby. Uh-oh. Immediately a boss pack. See, the goatman dead already. Fucking died. At least Emilio's nice and healthy. Field. Wait. Where is music? Hello? Oh, crystal sword. Hello.
Good day.
Hail to you, champion.
Oh shit, it's two.
I am overburdened.
3. Alright. There we go. There we go. We can craft on that maybe? Doom Knights definitely don't take that much damage from fire. They're dangerous. Alright, what are we doing? Where is the path? Huh? There it is. What? Alright, where is the goddamn waypoint? Well, and also where's usual?
I can't.
There he is. Motherfucker's real fat. He's a real fat boy. Okay.
Doomed is one. I
There's a
doubt
waypoint, man.
it. You
Is there a
are
waypoint in this area? I
pathetic.
don't remember. Eh? Hi, how? Wow. Fucking out, man. Like, between this, like, if you're not playing a sorceress in this game, between managing potions and managing teleporting, it really fucking sucks sometimes. Like, I'm lucky right now that playing Warlock is real fun. It actually is really fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's not just because he's new. He's actually, they've actually done a real good job with the the class. I'm enjoying it. Like, I generally don't like fire or caster archetypes. You know this if you watched me before. But here, I don't mind, actually. I actually don't mind his fire skills. And Echoing Strikes felt great as well. But if I was playing any other character, no man, I don't know if I would be able to finish all the way through the end game. There's all this potion management and fucking... Now we have to deal with teleport management. After playing modern games, it feels like garbage, basically. It's like someone took my fucking A5 Wagyu steak perfectly cooked with a nice side of creamy mashed potatoes. And then they took that and then just pissed all over it. That's how it feels. Actually, I don't know. Would I still eat steak with piss? I don't know. Probably not. But I am still playing the game. I mean, you know what it would be like? It would be like they took that perfectly medium rare steak and put fucking ketchup on it. That's what it would feel like. If you put ketchup on your steak, you go to hell. You can suck my dick and you burn in hell. We don't need you. We don't want you. Just stop. Just stop being. If you put ketchup on your goddamn steak. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's a nice steak, I would still eat it. But is it that perfect experience that I'm looking for? Absolutely fucking not. Right, why am I fighting everything? It's fucking... No? There it is. Holy shit.
Greetings.
What do you need?
Ooh, we have here. Oh yes, these boots also were from my necromancer. Faster run walk. So I didn't really have to shop for those run walk boots in Act 2 because we had these all along, which were kind of perfect because they also have plus to dex. I think once I put them on, I fixed the dexterity for my my weapon and got faster run walk plus double resistances. So these are really nice boots for like level whatever 13. Really nice. What do we have underneath? Oh yes, I need to buy a new fucking... How do I recharge teleport charges? Let me Google that. I don't remember. You just have to repair it? 72k! What? What? I only have 49k. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? What can I sell? Can I sell these? How much would that cost? Okay, this one's 20. Okay, I have enough, I think. Shit, dog, that's expensive. That's really expensive. Fucking Jesus. Ooh. So, okay. All right, I'll take it. Hey, boys on, let's go. See? The goat just fucking dies all the time. guess you have to invest a lot of points in it for it to be any decent. Because he's really shit. Like, he's really dying a lot. Okay, where is the... Die, demons! Come on, give me something nice. I mean, we are normal, so I don't know. What can we even get that's higher than soul?
I can't.
Fuck do you mean? Soul? Okay. Okay.
Greetings.
The highest rune on normal. Dull. Oh wait, no. Okay, so Act 4 Hellforge guarantees up to M. Okay. Fair enough. Oh wait, what? What's up, dude? Been a while.
I can't carry anymore. Impossible.
What? Dang it.
What do you need?
Okay. Bam. Just like that. Just like that. Oh my god. Why am I not... Oh, damn, dude. This place always sucked. I'm always struggling with the Chaos Sanctuary. Always have. For whatever reason.
Hail to you, champion.
Hmm. I mean, I don't know, man. Should I just keep going? There's one in here.
Impossible.
Did I bug? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. No. One more skill, man. Alright, alright. Let me try to run with Flame Wall here.
Greetings.
Man, that sucks. We lost our fucking... Now the zone is reset as well. What was that? Oh my god, everyone died. Immune to fire? crazy game.
I can't carry anymore. Impossible.
Crazy game, man. Man, I need Emilio back. I need him. Can't do nothing without him. I don't have enough gold for that. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you need?
All right. The pushback is so nice on this, honestly. An echoing strike is so OP. I just wish it was a little bit more it had a little bit more AoE. Shit slaps.
Greetings.
Uh-oh.
I can't carry anymore.
Diablo time. Do this, baby. Wait, what? Oh, one more seal. That's crazy.
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh no, 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 no. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead.
I can't. I can't.
Fucking nuts, man. Fucking nuts. Okay. Get him. Debug. Ow, ow. Alright, stop spamming it now. You bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. Single target is fucking garbage so far. I don't know what to do with it, man.
I can't.
Oh my god. Okay, I need money, so I'm gonna sell all of it.
I knew it.
Greetings.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh my god.
I can't carry anymore. Good evening.
What do you need?
Just like that. Act 5? Man, I need to get to level 30 ASAP.
I heard later that he was defeated. And that the Soulstone were destroyed in Hellforge. All except one.
Oh, I failed, Tyrael. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me, Tyrael. Forgive me.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven. Give it to me, Marius.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
Dude's 23 years old.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael. shall have your reward.
What have I done to deserve
This cinematic is so sick. One of my favorites of all time, I think. Like this reveal of the Lord of Destruction. I remember how cool it was when this DLC just dropped for the first time. And you saw this, even though it was obviously, you know, back then with older graphics, but we didn't know any better, man. It was still cool as fuck. Because at that point, everyone just knew the 4 acts up to Diablo. There was no 5th act, there was no Baal. But this was so cool. Such a thick design.
Baal! The gates of Sescheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance, and you shall not breach them now. Remove your foul demons from our lands. We stand on the side of light. You shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat, and that which you seek will not be yours.
I shall take your position into consideration. Well, it seems your terms are not acceptable.
Why did they open the bridge for him? I just realized this now. Like when the guy came out of the gates, they opened the bridge. Come on, guys. This is Siege 101. Don't do that.
I
Good afternoon.
Alright, cuzzies. Gonna be a nice short stream today. I'm gonna have to call it there. I have to go to bed. It's almost midnight my time. We're in Act 5, almost done with normal. I don't know. Again, I'm not gonna promise when I'm gonna come online. I'm just gonna come online when I'm coming online. It could be tomorrow, could be on the weekend. We'll see. Just trust that I am doing my best to find time and energy nowadays, but it's just getting increasingly difficult lately for some reason. Well, there is a reason, but I'm done like making excuses. It's just, it is what it is in my current position. It's funny because it's kind of like I'm having a I'm getting into a point where I was before I started streaming. And, you know, that being the similar reason why I haven't started streaming earlier than I have, because, you know, I just didn't have the opportunity. Back then, it was more like the opportunity of resources and money, like not being able to like get the rig that was good enough for streaming, even if it was a laptop or whatever it was. Like I couldn't do that. Now it's similar time. It's also resource resource related, but in this time resource is my time. And it kind of fucks with my head a little bit. It's making me mad that I cannot accommodate more my time and energy to this as I want to, and I'm pushing really hard, and I will continue to push. I'm not giving up, not stopping streaming. I will be doing this whenever I can, as often as I can. So bear with me, guys. We will get this shit off the ground, I promise you. We will do it. That being said, I am calling it. Thanks everyone for coming in and hanging out if you have. Thanks for watching it later on YouTube or Twitch as a VOD. Appreciate everyone, appreciate the lurkers, appreciate the YouTube crowd, appreciate the Twitch crowd. Thank you guys, even if there's no crowd, whatever it is. Diablo 2 Resurrected Warlock gameplay continues next time. Stay wild, cuzzies. Peace.